Hello guys, boys and girls. Let me borrow the lines from my queens. My guest today is one of the funniest people I know. He's one of the hardest working actors that I've ever met. He's wanted his dream for a long time, and finally we're here. He's on my couch. This is my guy who I know from my trenches days. So we're about to fuck it up in the studio today. Please put your hands together for the man of God, Akah Nnani.
No, but seriously, has that now become part of my name? Man of God.
Man of God.
That's not part of my
You're
identity.
the only man of God I recognize in this whole Nigeria right now. Because you ate up that role. When I was watching it, I said, this is the Akah where I know. I'll be on that one day. tell me about the process before the show and how you prepared for that.
Let me not even lie to
character.
you, man. I've been in this industry. I've been acting for 6 years. I've been in the industry for 7. So I started out as a TV show host and then decided to cut that out and, focus on acting and then my YouTubing. But what I always wanted was acting. And then I started getting like gigs and TV films, web series, then theater, mixing theater and TV film and everything.
Theater,
so I always wanted...
sorry. Okay, let's be serious. Well, camera.
Jehovah. Yeah. So, I always wanted to, mix things up because I also felt like I had to learn to be quite smart when I started out, that you can't hold one thing. If I want to say, I want to just be an actor in TV. Before, when TV film finish, wait till we go chop.
I be hungry, go beat you.
Hungry.
Hey! I don't know. Spread our destiny left for you, yeah.
So, I would do TV film. When TV film rests, I go enter theater. When theater rests, I go enter, web series. Web series. No web series, they come now. YouTube. Akah bands, they come out. They pop.
Solo.
That one rests, because everything has like peak seasons and off. Instagram, social media, with content creation, with brands, they come out money. So that's how basically, I was doing it.
Yeah.
And then, I started getting more recognition. And then a lot of producers started seeing me on YouTube and just liked me, Yeah. And then that was how I started getting close. I remember when I decided I was not going for any open call audition. It was a year after.
Oh, you did open calls? But I thought you already had some clout from TV presenting
did what?
Hey, you they go open call.
Yeah. See, when I had started doing TV show, it was TVC.
But you stopped that show that time.
Stopped that show.
Who else was on that show? I think
myself and AJ. Yes. Now, but the truth is, how the industry is, still nobody knew me, and acting is quite different from talking.
Acting blow people.
Acting is different. So they had to prove that I had this skill set. But I realized, the first time I went, I don't know, I'm sure you know Rick Hassani. I don't know if he's in here.
Yes.
So I remember seeing the audition call. It was Amof that time, African Magic Original Films. They said they were going to call for actors to come and act in new things that they want to start creating.
What year was this?
I say this was 2016.
No, that's not when you started acting.
No, 2015. 2015.
Yeah.
I say I fit do one. I say I no fit go. Rick say, who go before?
If I be you.
If they not choose you, who they go choose? So I decided to go.
Crazy.
And, I did that. But I remember they said call time was 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I went there and I got there at 8:20. I promise you.
Yes.
My name, when you enter, that was the first time I saw that thing. So that was the last time I saw that thing, where since we left secondary school, where you write your name, number, and I wrote my name number 374.
When they give you call time of 8 o'clock, you can go come 8:20.
My dear, I said, at that time, small TV show host.
Yeah.
They inside my body. I was like, I cannot go there too early,
right?
But I can't go there late.
So you don't look desperate, right?
I can't be desperate.
Yeah.
So I just decided to just, check in there right before late, which was 8:30, but after too early, so when I show up, people will just be like, hey,
I know him from TV.
My dear, as I went there, see crowd.
Hustle.
I say, Jesus, what is this? What's happening here today? They say at the audition. I say the audition where I come. They say yes.
Was it for like big roles or?
My dear, I don't know. African Magic original film say audition, audition, audition. Come for your audition.
I don't even know how.
So their plan was to start doing a lot of TV film and just put it in on their channel, which is, at that time there was no showcase, there was no this thing, family, there was no, it was just one channel.
Magic, yeah.
Hey, when I entered 300 and now I say, please, who is number one? They say you can't see number one because number one has gone home. Hey, I said, where are we now? They said, we're number 20 something. That they had just started like 10 minutes ago because the judges also started late. I say, wait, see. Now I go ask for the person we go come in. I say, please, what time did you come? The person said, I was here 5:30. I say, what time did number one come? Did you meet number one? Say, yes, number one came here around 4 a.m.
And it's not a joke. Because I know.
I weak. I said, God, is this a hustle I'm going to enter in this industry? But after that, thank God I got the role. Like I got the, But
what movie
it was a TV film. It was called Redemption. I couldn't watch 5 minutes past the film. When it finally came out, I've not actually been able to see 5 minutes past the film. I looked horrible. I looked like hunger. And in the film, I acted as a ghost. I look like ghost.
You really look like a ghost.
Because my Adam's apple that time they show.
It was that of a ghost.
I was hungry. I was skinny. My complexion that time, it was not my real complexion.
Just did it, not dull small. I remember you from those days.
Oh my God. It was horrible. I've not been able to see the film. But anyway, it's called Redemption. And, so, since that time, I had just a year into that, I just realized that the film, because I then started going for apart from other, producers who have auditions. At that time, it was a big thing. Like they liked calling audition and they will use it for content to promote the film.
Yes.
I realized that the people will come for open call audition.
We don't see them.
We know they see them for film. When the film come out, I go see the actors. I go say,
what you did?
They not did this audition now. Yes. And then if they choose anyone from the open calls, it will be tiny
roles.
I just said,
actually.
You know what? I know they do again. I'm not going to go for any open call. If they don't call me for close call, I know they go. And that time, I don't know anybody. Chingba, I know gets. But I just realized that, you know what? I'm bigger than this.
Yes.
And I'm better than this.
Yeah.
And so I decided not to. So I think from YouTubing, producers started calling me in, because they saw value in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to just move plates here to here to there, and just make sure that I fit into all these other things that helped me express what I wanted to do. Now, getting into movies, I was getting small roles, not small roles as per Wakapas, but significant roles, but small.
Inside the film.
Inside the film, but
now what I did now. You there? Taymesan the film. Don't worry. You want to play the role. Now what I did, so I can relate.
You can relate. Bolanle Austin Peters came to the theater show 6 years ago.
Sip some Lipton,
which was my first theater show. Heartbeat the musical that Joke Silva had done at Muson.
Yeah.
And I performed and I just stuck. She was just like, this guy. So when she wanted to do this film, she was like, now that boy where I won't use.
I love it.
She didn't
6 years
audition.
After.
I'm telling you, there was no other person that auditioned. You don't understand. Don't be say I auditioned with some other person that she can't choose. No. Now that boy where I won't use.
But do you think that part of it that not your craziness we did do for YouTube? That's your passport we did do.
To be honest, BAP has not even seen. She doesn't really know. She's not really into watching what's happening in pop culture and everything. So I don't think so. But also I've been very fortunate to work with people like Funke Akindele, who also Funke Akindele. It might be small, but Funke Akindele will be like, who can act this character? If he act well. I know. Actors no go fit call Akah.
I love it.
Like when she needs a serious actor,
yeah,
she will. It's me. And me, I go use that one drag.
Power.
You pay me my money because you know no. Because Funke also knows quality.
Yes.
She's a storyteller,
Yes.
so she knows that if I call somebody that just because they have huge following or go enter, she wants that character to tell and look a particular way, tell a particular story, fit into how she saw it in her mind. She's like, I need a profile actor, Akah. And so I will go use that one. It's 17 scenes, but now 1 million where I want to take.
Because I'm in Lollywood, you're not supposed to have that kind of audacity.
You are not meant to.
So
that's why I'm very grateful to people like that, because I had an audacity from when I started.
Yes.
I would just say I'm not doing. No, so do you know, funny enough, I had actually, with Bolanle or St. Peters, I'd said no to her 3 times before.
You said no to Auntie Bam.
I'm telling you.
It's a lie. You really get mine, my friend.
That's why now, if she walk past here, I feel kiss her feet.
You better kiss her. What's the man of God do for you, my brother?
Look, first time, I said no, I no feel walk because so and so. Second time, I
for
said
the same man of God?
No, not man of God.
Right.
I'm talking for other projects. So she had called me for theater. I called Mr. Joseph, her, producer called me. I say, Miss Money no to enter. Second one, I beg, I'm not. Third time was for a movie she was doing. I said, let me just go to show. I respect. It's not be fight.
Yes.
But I knew I couldn't, because the day Mr. Joseph had told me they were going to start shooting, I was flying out of Lagos.
Okay.
So I knew I couldn't be, but I just went. And as she see me, I do the audition. We were plenty doing the audition. She say, I found my character. I found him. I found my actor. My dear, as they call me the next day. Okay, so we are shooting. I say, Mr. Joseph, Shebi, I don't tell you. I did travel next tomorrow.
She would have.
She called me. She was in pain. So when this movie came, when she got the script, she just said, nah. But let me tell you, now God set him up.
Because I feel like, because
God set me up. Because if I did that first, that other, I know for
if you don't shine like this,
and this one, he enter pass.
No, my friend, you shine, no. You get one see where they ask, where you call tough face, where you call shout for us. Where did this come from? Who they shout like this? Where? Because the Akah want to know. This is not there.
The first part of that film was Fela.
Right.
And you guys didn't see quarter of what we did because they cut off so much of that film.
Right.
When I entered, I had scripts, lines, everything in that time period when I was, I had to embody him for that. And she was very emphatic. I don't want you to give me somebody. I want Fela. I said, God, I'm not a Fela fan.
Right.
What I could do? How I could do him? I had only 24 hours. When we were shooting, I thought that, we'll get into the Fela part maybe 2 weeks after we start shooting. Now, the first day, as we start, BAP say, now this one. And I know why she did it. I've never said it to her, or she had never said it, but I know why. Because BAP, that first day, they use them as her audition. If you mess up,
really?
She will change the actor.
I know she's very strict too.
Yeah. If she just say she don't make mistake, you let them down. My dear,
out.
Plan B, come and try. And she doesn't mind how much it's cost her.
She's professional.
So I knew she was using that as my audition. The audition where she not do me, where she took a chance on me. She's like, prove yourself.
Did you know that it was going to be like a Netflix original?
I didn't know.
It was going to be that big. But how did you prepare for it? Were you worried about how you're going to perform, or you just got into it?
I think that, like I said, this was now going to be my first lead role in a feature film where call sheet I be number one. I had to give my all. I didn't even care. I didn't even get my mind into
if it can be bad, or
if it's going to be on Netflix, if it's going to be this. I saw the script. I fell in love with it. I knew. As I read script, I know, say this script, it was written for me. My name was on it. I know, say, before I was born,
God don't ordain them.
Don't ordain them, for heaven's sake. At the year 2021, April, Akah Nnani is going to. I know.
Flesh and blood did not reveal this.
No. I knew. But I knew I had to also contend with human factors and all those things.
Right.
And I knew I had to prove myself because people have only just man, I don't know if I can say this shit.
I may talk. What's the way you call your phone if you don't want to talk?
Okay, so how do I say this? I've been looked down a lot.
I'm hearing you. We've been underestimated.
Right. I've been looked down on a lot of times. And sometimes it's not just because I can't do it. It's just sometimes too, like it's not because they don't want to, but it's just because there's so many other factors.
Yes.
If it's acting, I don't know. I don't think people know see Akah give, but just take that chance. That's where you now see factors coming in. Also, me to maybe have played a role in it because I'm not very good at auditions. Right. I don't give my best. In fact, at our first reading, she won't carry stone me because that's my process. When I'm reading, I read with a blank mind. That's my own creative process for building a character. I cannot presume or preempt or judge a character. I always start blank. The character comes to me. And so most of the time I've realized my best performances, whether it's in theater, film, web, they come to me. I'm telling you, I've seen like my first high school, the Heartbeat, the musical. Yeah. The character came to me in the dream. Jehovah. I'm telling you, I wasn't performing at rehearsals. My sub, they started bringing him to now start pairing with me 50-50 because they're like, this guy that we're paying this much is not performing. And Joke Silva will tell you because they put so much in me like, perform there. When you were talking money, Oh yeah, perform. I wasn't performing. First of all, I didn't know the rules of theater. I had never done theater. I was just in like fish, and I came with shoulder like this. Like,
so as a creative,
my dear. By the time they finish with me, one shoulder come down. Theater.
They're wicked for that place. So
theater. Then finish.
I do want fish, so they cost me. So I run.
My dear. Now like this, I use lame walk.
I love it.
And I was humbled because I truly saw people who were talented.
Ooh, theater? That's
talent. Even as if you say not talent, they make greatness.
Yes.
I saw people who get past me.
Yes.
So I was like, what am I doing here? My dear, will you humble yourself?
It's actually intimidating.
It's intimidating. Yeah. So I wasn't performing. So I remember I was in the bathroom. I cried. I said, I can't do this. I think I'm just going to, let her know that I can't. Bro, I slept that night. I called on God in the bathroom. I slept that night. Philet came to me in the dream.
That's the name of the character.
I embraced him like this. Like we talked, we shook hands.
He just be like Jacob and the angel. What else you go on to give me this character?
Yo, that first opening day. Joke Silva, I will never forget. I will never forget her reaction. She came backstage. She was like, fire! Fire!
Drama! I love actors.
Because nobody expected me to kill it that much.
Yeah.
And it's same thing with, even Mano emoji. So I don't preempt. That's just my process. So if you want to see my best, lie, it's until time. I don't read the script 6
So they have to take a chance on you anyway.
I'm telling you, of course, sometimes like, and of course, there are characters that,
it's just
easy to come with. But especially when you want to see that special thing that Akah can bring. No, you have to give me. I will talk a lot. I will drag. I will move. See, director, writer, then go. They'll be tired of me. I'll go ask, knock, talk, because I want to get the concept first, So, to be honest, I'm just grateful that I'm here now. So, you were asking me about how I build up these characters too.
Yes.
So I remember now with Fela, I was like, how am I going to pull this guy off? I only have 24 hours. I tried to listen to the songs. I couldn't get his songs in 24 hours.
So you had not listened to Fela before?
I had not. I've never gone to say, let me listen to Fela on my own. No. Yeah. I know of Fela. I love his ideology. I know what he stood for. Love what he stood for. But the time period, the music just didn't gel with. I'm an R&B head.
Yes.
But I said, you know what I'm going to do? In the process of trying to build, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a character that looks just like him, side by side. That if I'm performing and I fall short, or because in acting, you make choices.
Right.
If I make a choice, or if I fall short of making the right choice and I stagger or I panic, I pick somebody else quickly. And before, I establish that, I will switch back to him again. But because I know there can't be lapses, so I put the bunch.
Interesting.
Yes. So I built on him, but I always had the band as a fallback plan. Because there will be, even when you watch a film, there's a point where I did like this. That the band.
I see him.
Because I didn't know what dance move to give again that was
right.
Fela. But time they go, they're like, we need, so I could just give switch. Next thing, okay, I continue again, Fela,
Wow.
I promise you at the AMVCA's VIP section, I'm walking in and guess who sees me? The band. He's like, yo, man of God.
Wow.
So we hug and he's like, you pull for me, Abby. You pull me off. I was like, yo.
How did you figure that out?
How did you know? He's like, You they do me and you think I don't go no.
I love it.
I was like, yo, but he was like, yo, man, nice one. But for me, that was something because I was just like, wow, people really see these things. Like creative people are that deep. Like this is my secret, but he saw it. So that was like testament to the fact that, I did a good job and he was proud of it, so I'm excited. But the truth is, man of God has given me, like where I was before, it's like a switch, 0 to 100 everywhere I go. Everybody sees me differently.
Yes.
They receive me differently.
Yes.
And I'm like, but I've been this on street. Like sometimes people go to me, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Now.
Are you saying no?
And then now I'm like, people like come minister to me, pray for me. I'm just like,
Respect,
oh my God, because I'm already like a Christian. I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I don't want it to stick that pastor. No, I don't want. So I need to act something
quickly that would just remove you from that space.
Because I can never.
Right.
I don't want to take the risk of people. Yeah. If Pastor will come now, I go say no. Right. I will just be like, except there is a kind of money.
You go pay the pastor. Bishop, you go do this time.
My dear, na act pope. There is a
Archbishop. Like how does this make you feel? Because some actors go through their entire careers not getting recognized the way they actually want. They're actors who great. They just did their they act. We don't say they act, and there are lots of them in the industry. Like they just did. But for you, who you know that you are very talented, you just needed this break. How does this make you feel now that finally they can see me? They can see me for who I really am and what I can give.
Man, to be honest, like with everything that I've been through over the years, because I've put in the work, I've put in the time. I didn't come here, spend 3 months somewhere or do something to blow instantly. It was not instant blow.
Yeah.
So I'm humbled.
Yes.
Because it's been answers to prayers. It's been a lot of believing. It's been a lot of work and toil. Putting in myself and investing. It's been a lot of growth, a lot of pain, a lot of no's. So more than anything, I don't feel, when I see it, like it's shocking to me, but it's not elevating. It's more humbling. It's more like, it's not like I didn't believe it was not gonna come. Like I knew it was gonna. So I recognize it when I see it. Like, yeah, I've always seen this in my mind, but instead of it to prop me up, I feel blessed because I know that also there are so many people
who want the same
thing, who are like me and who will get there because nobody owns this blow.
My brother, nobody get monopoly of. Especially with this social media, we don't come outside.
Oh yeah. I also want to, be like I hope that I can be a sort of like inspiration to people or younger people who see it and like, this is how to also behave or get it right and feel. I just feel blessed, but I don't. I stay away from, getting anything into my head. I mean, I've made mistakes in the past. I've gotten to point like there were points where I was haughty, like my head. was high. But I just realized that, there is no need for such, So I just stay on, on the low and just give my best attitude, give my best work, but also make sure that people also respect my value. It's very hard. And through the my ups and downs in the industry, I think right now people, I didn't wait to blow for me to demand respect.
Right.
I, from the bottom, was demanding my respect, my accolades. I respect you, but please respect me back, So I'm grateful just for where I am now. Jesus, God, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Now with my low self-esteem, which you asked for about, to be honest, I don't know where it came from. I just had it. I can't believe that I could sing this much. I could perform this much. I still not believe in myself. The reason why I entered the industry is because I didn't take a chance on me. I took a chance on people. Right. I said, if all these people are saying the same thing, I must be the only one that is mad.
Exactly.
They cannot all be mad.
That's my career for you.
I promise you. That's what happened. I mean, like, I used to work as a customer care representative, MTN. My friends go call, say, Akah, you're not meant to be here. True. They will come and visit.
True.
They will say, Akah, you meant. And then my colleagues, they'll be like, Akah, you're not meant to be here. Yeah. When my manager told me, Akah, you are bigger than this place, I say, shoo. Wow. One day I went to the kitchenette. Not kitchenette, because nobody. Yes. Not just small
office kitchen. Yeah.
Office kitchen.
Yeah.
I saw something. So as I entered the comport, I said, waiting, they talk, waiting. So one day came and said, no, we're just talking. That we're just like, he was just saying that this Akah has something extra. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the kind of people that come to visit him? Have you seen
caliber?
Have you seen the caliber? Have you seen his mannerisms? The way the
air.
I will never. His name is Kelvin.
I don't know. I mean, as an actor who has finally gotten here, like, what is one advice that you give to people who are in this space that you were or might still be in?
Wow, one advice, man, work hard and give time. People want, you see this thing about instant success, instant blow.
Tell me,
especially what is also portrayed on social media. Yeah. It is so much, and it's a lie. Nobody blows that way.
Nobody.
And most of the time, people who quickly go there, quickly come down. Or even if you stay there, like, you have to do crazy things to stay, or you don't manage it well. Do you understand? And then you now hear people doing crazy things too. So just take time, put in the work. You will get noticed. I knew I had something different because I could speak well. Right. Not a lot of actors know how to speak good English.
True.
I could act well. When you have there are people that can act but they can't speak. There are people that can speak but they can't act. I knew that I was part of the few
fire for fire
that had the boot. So I'm just like, let me continue working one day, then go see and say, this boy fit do. Not every story has macho man. Not every story has muzzle. Not everybody has fine but story has a
which time, if you see macho man get today? Which time pastor get today go gym day?
My dear,
for character. Imagine say you got buff for that suit. I will not for believe him.
Oh, but you know when I acted as Ajoche in Ajoche, when I acted as what was my character name again?
You did Ajoche too.
I did Ajoche that one.
See, let me take your flower. I beg, bring flower. Come,
look,
bring flower. Come for Akah.
I don't suffer.
Take.
I beg, give me.
Take flower.
Thank you. I don't suffer. Ajoche. When we dey act for
bush now.
As we dey act like this, we dey act. Action. Have you gone to the village yet? As they say, cut. Mosquito. Comport. Oh yeah, action.
What the fuck?
Which we enter swamp. We enter bush. Enter flood.
Really?
Mud. See.
For months, I heard.
Do you know how that thing dealt with my self-esteem? Let me tell you. For a year, there was a lag where it was almost like I had been forgotten. I stopped going for events.
True.
Because I wasn't allowed to cut my hair. So my hair was bushy. So I couldn't go for events because I would look like a big poop. Do you understand what I'm saying? I had to carry that character. And I'm like, wait, for olden days, they know they shave their head.
I tell ya.
I beg now. I got seriously sunburnt from acting because we were wearing only wrapper.
Yeah.
I remember the first week I went on set. As I removed my clothes, hey, sick crew members, your fresh body, see skin, don't worry. I promise you a week after, I had literally, like, my skin was peeling. The back of my back, the top, like peeling.
Was it that hot?
Oh my God. I remember just after Ajoche, I said I don't want to act for a couple of months.
Yeah.
But you know when I made a serious decision to change my life? I said, how can I finish a show that I've worked on for months and not say I want to take a break of 6 months to rest? I have to go back in the grind to earn money. That's why I decided. You see, it's my fee. My fee is my fee. If you can't, it's okay. I remember the day I also took that a notch. Like, one of the things that's fundamentally changed was, let me hold my flower. One of the things that fundamentally changed, the time, it was during Ajoche, the ending season, I put a ring on my wife's finger. After that time, my head was just spinning.
Because then
now this money when you go use it,
don't they tell Papa now?
How will I take care of this woman? How will I take care of a family?
Wild.
So when I married, I literally said to myself, if I know act, I go die. Let me see if I will be able to survive. So I'm telling you, I know act. My first job after a year of acting, of being married, was Omogeto. And I called my fee for Madame Funke Akindele and she paid.
Oh, you're not acted since that time?
I did not act for a year. 2019, there was a lag.
You can't do influencer with us.
I did do influencer with us. I did do YouTube.
That's made me vex.
I enter business. I go Cotonou. I said, whatever. You think, say, the car where I buy for my wife, you think, say, nah, just acting money. How many film where I don't act?
My brother!
So, I have to come correct to the table.
Yes.
I have to respect what I have, the value I have, and you have to also respect what I have.
Yeah.
Because I have to be serious. If acting they make me money, why am I doing it?
Yes.
It's now beyond me. I knew once I put a ring on her, it has now passed my passion. It has gone beyond me. It's no more about me. I have to now take care of somebody. I have to take care of somebody. I have to take. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I had to wake up and quickly.
Even if she believe in passion, so find the way Onga go be so now.
My dear, make passion rest. Make we carry money.
And Claire like, who must have been one like this? Why is all this here brought me? So I came from money. I did not come from suffering. You know, I modeled for 4 whole years. Akah. The total money I make for modeling not reach 500,000.
Nah lie.
I don't even tell them for us.
Nah lie.
I did tell you. Nobody's hustle.
4 years.
4 years, you like after go do wrong way. That's not strong body for you. Like I go to carry shoulder like top model. Nothing did my back. Why? After you like I just advise myself, say, you know what? Collect work. And for the work now got here, me say you go. When I enter this social media, I say, I know whoever do this audition till I go become this actor on my time. So if they did not be the film I want to do, not come, because I really suffered as a model. Like I gave modeling my all, and I felt like I did not make what I was supposed to make from modeling. But I thank God that modeling wasn't the way out for me because I would have been suffering by now.
Oh yeah.
And all the learnings that I took from modeling shaped this career that I have now.
Wow.
The fashion, the poses, the lifestyle is all modeling.
Wow.
So all those time I did soak in this, I don't even know how they soak in.
Wow.
I just did suffer sharp, but it's like I did school.
Yeah.
I hated the fact that after 4 years, I was actually, that was where my esteem issues came from actually. One of parts of it, because I could have labored for 4 years. I'm just back to 9 to 5. I'm not a regular boy.
I asked myself a question. Why did I work for 9 months and still can't take a break in peace? I'm like, no, something has to give. Something has to change.
And money is so important to our careers.
It is so important. It is so important.
Because you married my friend as well and a creative in her own right. What is it like being married to somebody like that? And how has she helped you as a person now? Because I just feel like...
So Claire's creative is very different from my creative.
I know.
And Claire's creative is structured. And even though the way she executes can be quite scattered, but her thought process is quite structured. I'm linear and structured in my execution, clean, but my thought process in figuring it out is scattered. So I've seen that. So she's helped me to put details and things in line when I'm thinking, when I'm planning, pre-production and all those things. She helps me to pack it. Okay, this, that, this. So it's very interesting.
I've met some people in this life where just they're not all that, but just healthy. You can tell that this one, their parents give them love.
Look, my child is a healthy child. And I'm telling you, like, we're putting she's 1 year, 5 months. Out of this 1 year, 5 months where we did so, cumulate all the time where we get nanny for house. It didn't reach 5 months, 6 months. It no reach. It no reach 5 months. Now me and my wife, we nanny. I love it. See, look, apart from the fact that it was hard, it was scary, but we just were like, we're going to give it. Shebi, we're down the line. That's why this one, like, as we did so, we're like, maybe I say number 2 no go come. Like, I'm not close to it. I'm not open to it, but my wife is definitely right now close to it. She's just like, I want to give my all. Me too. Just I also feel this
before they give all. If you overgive all, I know if you get space to do. So maybe you don't add one now, so they give you all, finish with 2 of them. Spread the all to them.
No, but when I see Gabby fills me up, I'm full. I'm satisfied.
I'll go get daughter because of this way talk. I won't go collect daughter.
Oh my God.
Anyway, my friend, it's been great having you on the show.
Thanks,
I knew that I was going to laugh my hand and my head off because I know that you are amazing. And I'm very happy for where you are now. And I think that it's only the beginning for you.
Thanks, man.
And I'm happy that people can see what we actually see every time that we hang out with you, that you're a star. Man of God is doing so well, guys. Please watch it on Netflix. Akah is the star of that film. It's amazing. It's produced by Bolanle Austin Peters, one of the best to ever do it. So yeah, thank you, my friend.
Cheers. Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Cheers to you. Thank you, Lipton, for refreshing the show. And goodbye.